We have a rule here on Morning Live. There's no horsing around. We take things pretty darn seriously. You know what I mean? If you watch the show, you know. Was that just a horse walking past me? Interesting. Good morning, Daisy.
Good morning.
Daisy Meadows Equestrian. Who is our friend that you brought with you today?
This is Pumpkin, and she's a 15-year-old paint horse. That's because she's got two different colors on her. She's got a chestnut color and a white color here, and she's one of our academy horses. She's very, very friendly, so she might try to eat your camera, but a super, super friendly little horse there.
How old is Daisy? No, you're Daisy.
I'm Daisy.
This is Pumpkin.
This is Pumpkin. Pumpkin is 15.
15.
Yeah.
And how many horses do you have at the center?
So we have 68 horses, and 22 of them are riding academy horses. So that means they're horses that we use for teaching people how to ride, and anyone from the public can come and learn how to ride.
Is there a proper way to stand in front of a horse? Like, do they get
Yes.
scared? Like, what's the best
So
etiquette?
you would have to work really hard to scare Pumpkin, but
Okay.
most horses are quite easily frightened. Actually, they're prey in nature, right? So what you're doing there, where you're kind of calm and quiet and not shouting and running around or screaming, is really, really good. Horses actually really like being approached from the shoulder, so like right here, because they can't actually see what's directly in front of them or what's directly behind them. Their vision is this way, like almost 180 degrees out of that eye, but right in front of her head, it's hard for her to see. So,
Could I get on?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my helmet. Oh, there's a helmet right here.
There we
Perfect.
go.
Because this is what you take us through what Daisy Meadows Equestrian is all about.
So we like to teach people the basics of horseback riding, and that they learn to enjoy the experience of spending time with the animal and forming a connection. So that's the biggest part of it. So learning how not only to ride the animal, but how to look after the animal. So we offer stable management classes. The kids and adults who participate in the programs learn to get the horses ready themselves and groom the horses. So that's really our focus. We do have a performance program as well. So that's when folks get really serious.
Yeah.
We offer camps and stable management and birthday parties, equine assisted learning, all that kind of stuff.
So what's the best way to do this?
So what you want to do, you're going to actually take up the reins in your left hand, okay, and hold a little bit of mane here.
That doesn't
With
hurt
this,
Pumpkin?
no, with the left
Oh, with
hand.
that, okay.
Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of nerve endings here, so as long as you don't really yank, it should be fine. Now you're going to take your left foot and step it into the stirrup, and then swing your right leg over the tail. I'm just going to secure your calf there. Yep.
There we go.
Perfect.
Hi, Pumpkin.
And then you're just going to drive your heel down, and your stirrup sits on the ball of your foot. So you don't want it too far home there.
Okay.
Yeah, like you want to bring it, if you lift
farther?
like this way. That's it. Like that.
There. Okay, I was
Yeah,
going
yeah.
too far.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then this is your go button when you press with your legs. That would make her go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
And then the reins are how we steer. And you just look where you want to go, and she'll take you there. She's a really, really good girl.
So that's a beginner like myself,
Yeah.
you would be the guide?
Yes, yes. So in your initial lessons, we would actually spend quite a bit of time just getting you comfortable, like handling the horse. And you would usually have a leader at first.
Yeah.
But because the horses are so experienced and quiet, they kind of know where they're going, so they just follow each other around. So our beginner lessons have about 8 people in them, and then once we get a little more advanced, we get to 6 folks in the lessons.
Okay, so we're running out of time. Quickly, I want to mention ages. What's the best age to start for kids?
So 6 is our youngest age, and they really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It's really social, but we have folks who start riding in like their 50s and 60s. Like there's no age limit on the sport. We've got a lady at the barn who's well into her 80s who rides her horses. So anybody can enjoy the sport, and we've got it for all levels and ages.
You guys are in Hamilton?
Yep, we're in Hamilton, right off the link.
Perfect.
So
Daisy Meadows Equestrian.
Yep.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Daisy. Thanks so much,
you.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin
We'll have
says
lots
you're
more
welcome.
Morning Live. I don't
Thanks.
know if it's ever going to top this, though. See you in a bit.
Good girl.